So, obviously last time was the recap. No, it wasn't a recap at all. I don't know why I said that. Last time was the rounding everything up episode, and during which I mentioned what items I was missing. Tingle says I'm missing 4 Kinstone fusions, as I mentioned last time. I think I know where 3 of them are, from what I've heard. The last one, I still don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be a pain in the ass to track down. But, who knows, I might be lucky and not have a problem with it. But, anyway. There's not too many things I can still do here. There is a heart piece here, though, that I completely missed. Layering issues, as usual. But no, this one was mentioned in a comment, actually, even before I did the montage. I just completely forgot about it. It's not the most obvious thing I've ever seen. The layering here is also, like, beautiful. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. But anyway, that leaves me with only 2 heart pieces left, because there actually is another full container still, so... the rest of it I can't actually get yet. Apparently I need to progress the plot before they become available, so I'm going to be going up to the castle, doing what I can there, and then trying to basically leave as early as possible, which may take a while before I can get to that. But, I don't know, we'll see. So I gotta sneak past these dudes again, which, is harder than I give it credit for. Like, it's not super difficult, but even though saying that it's harder than Ocarina of Time isn't giving it any credit, because nothing could be easier than that, it is harder than that, so, like, I don't know. There. Yeah, see, sometimes you just get caught. I'm not sure who saw me there. If it was just the guy in the bottom, or... I don't know. But yeah, it usually only takes a couple tries. Also, before I forget to mention it, I should plug Martin's new Twitch channel, because the old one was using the, its branch address itch, and the name is no longer accurate. Has been changed to Epona Croutons. There was actually quite a bit of a struggle thinking of a good name for that one, because there's plenty of stupid names I could think of for a username, but they're all, like, specific to me, so we eventually came up with Epona Croutons. There were some pretty good ones that didn't get the cut, such as, we basically just started looking up random, like, random nouns and adjectives, and, like, seeing what went well. Oh god, I wish I remember what it was now. It was... yeah, I don't know. I wanted it to be something with the word, like, ascending, and something that made no sense with it. Like, ascending cacophony. I don't know. And then I thought of Gunk Iller, but yeah, like I said, everything I could think of was just something stupid that only I would appreciate. And then there's the eponymous Biggs and Wedge, with which Joel is now using as a hitbox name. Not hitbox, Discord. I always freaking get the names of those two things mixed up. But yeah, I don't know. So, let's see what we're doing here. I mean, I know what we're doing here, but let's see what we're doing here anyway. Behold, it is shiny, spelled with 2 N's. I hate it when people type it as, like, spell it as shinny, it's stupid. So this is the 4-sword. I knew this because of basically, like, comments and looking at guides, and I guess just common knowledge at this point. Not having really played much of the 4 Swords adventure games, I'm not sure how it ties into those. It's, like, obviously this game has been having the splitting mechanic anyway, so I knew this was kind of the origin of that, but, yeah, I don't know. Huh, okay. So, I guess we're moving on. Is there any way for me to go back? Oh, plot boulders. If I do this 83 times, he will eventually let me through. I have to defeat the Elite Four 50 times with nothing but a Zigzagoon, specifically in green version. Yes, in green version. And then you'll get, like, the magical Joshi key. I don't know. So. Joshi key. Do they actually, though? Alright, so once upon a time there were some trees. And then the trees got at... Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. Is this the... Didn't we already see this story earlier in the game? I don't even remember. I've paid so little attention to the plot in this game, honestly. It's like... I don't freaking know. Now I know why I couldn't get the mirror shield earlier, because then it would have contradicted the stained glass window. My boy. Alright. Oh no. And I apparently had no control over that. Good. I'm glad that Link had no sense of self-preservation there. Wait, so he didn't know where it was until now? He couldn't have intuited that for... I don't frickin' get it. Whatever. Yeah, I kind of gathered that, actually. Well, yeah, I mean, I wasted, like, 8 hours in the last video, but okay. Alright. I was hoping to shatter it. Alright. So, maybe I don't have to go through any of the dungeon yet. Can I leave yet? Or is it gonna, like, force me to stay in the castle? The eponymous Biggs and Wedge. Okay, I'll shut up about that. Basically, at this point, I'm just... Oh, okay. Did Zelda turn into stone? It's been so long ago, I frickin' forgot. Okay, so what, can I just slash them and it will make them better? Apparently, yes. I didn't actually expect that to work. Yeah, a little bit. Learning things that I already know. So, if I'm lucky, one of the random people in this castle will want to do a Kinstone fusion, because if they do, then that's all 4 that I know of. I highly doubt that's going to be the case, but I'm going to check them all anyway. Turns out he already threw her off the roof. Just slashing him doesn't do anything? No. Well, it's a good thing I paid attention to the cutscene then, because I would have not thought of doing a spin attack to shoot out a beam of light, because that doesn't really seem like something that would make sense. Alright, so I guess I'm exploring the castle. Dark Hyrule Castle. Dark Pit! Zelda? The king? Every single word that can be a CDI voice must be. So yeah, looks like we've got a last... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, looks like we've got a last dungeon here. Depends on how many of these doors are fake. This one does appear to be real. Can I blow up the fake doors? Also, don't think I didn't see those 5 floors, because I did. I'm not super excited about it, but I did see it. So I still want to see if I can leave. That's my #1 priority, is just to leave and see if I can get the last heart pieces. Not that I need them for, like, security purposes, because, I mean, 18 is obviously enough, and I've got a ferry, and I've got other stuff. Like, if the going gets tough, and the tough get Hugs diaper, I don't freaking know. Isn't that some kind of slogan? Like, for paper towels, or toilet paper, or diapers? I don't freaking remember what it is. But yeah, I just want to get them to get it over with. Oh yeah, baby, we're pushing a bed. Except I did a shit job of it the first time. Now I can avoid the slowly moving and not particularly threatening fire. Good to know. Alright. How long does that last? Are we okay? Just leaving help? Leaving does indeed help. Can I actually get rid of these? Yes, I can. Okay. So, unlike the NES bubbles, where the blue ones give your sword back after the red ones take it away, they both just kind of seem to be a annoying entity, and that's pretty much it. And we got Shrink-a-Dink puzzles. Alright, I'm not going to bother with that quite yet, because I am assuming as soon as I go in that next staircase... Oh, actually, wait. I probably can't even go up the staircase while small. Down the staircase, or whatever it is. Can I blow these things up? No. I just want to make sure there wasn't, like, a hole to go in somewhere that I didn't notice. There probably is. Oh wait, that's a pit. Yeah, I'm not actually on the bottom floor. So I could probably fall in that pit while small. I don't know, I'm just gonna frickin' see what's in the doorway and stop meandering so much. Yep, that is indeed a small hole. I will blow it up. Alrighty. And another fairy that I don't need, because why not? This looks like a room where something should exist. But, I don't know. Alright, whatever. I mean, I see what the game wants me to do. I'm just trying to see if there's any other way to go about this. I found the king! Can I shoot him through the bars? No. Alright. So, enough time wasted. Let's go do this. I am guessing I have to fall in the hole, and then that'll get me to where I need to be. I'm gonna actually check if I can go down the stairs, though. No. Yep, okay. This room is still really pointless, and I feel like there should be something that appears on that carpet, but evidently not. Good thing this prison cell happens to have a thing that makes big things small and vice versa, and also a button that opens not only that door, but the neighboring one. Good prison design. It's almost as good as the one in Wind Waker that just has, like, a crawl space behind a bookshelf. Actually, I'd say it's even better than that one. Dinner. Okay, no. No, that was Jonesy. Yeah, you're a little bit useless. So the king's entire purpose was that of the Gorons from the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time. Good to know the king is as useless as ever. Except he wasn't useless in Wind Waker, he was directly a hindrance. As far as I'm concerned, he was the main villain of that game. So anyway, let's go the way over here. Let's pretend that those were words. Guess this is the only way I can go. I don't think there was any other path. Nope. Let me go fill up on all the crap that I don't need, though. Alright. When do I get to leave? Oh, I forgot I had this move. It is my favorite move. I don't know how I forgot it. And I did a very shit job there. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Damn it. So yeah, as you can kind of tell, I'm not completely enthused by this, enthused, I don't know what that voice was, by this, dungeon here. There's always, of course, the final dungeon in the Zelda games, and oh Jesus, that floor looks, okay, I immediately don't like that one, but, it's like, a lot of them have the kind of final exam type dungeon, like Ocarina and Wind Waker both have the, like, these are miniature versions of all the dungeons you've done before, or blah blah blah, and, is this the way out? It is, okay, cool. So we'll be back there in a little bit. But, yeah, other than that, it's like, my feelings towards dungeons in Zelda games are kind of mixed anyway. Like, I understand that there are a lot of the core gameplay kind of revolves around them, but I've always just been the type to enjoy the overworld more. So getting another, like, final dungeon at the end is just annoying. I understand why it's there, but it's still annoying. So anyway, we are here because... oh, that was the wrong door. As I mentioned last time, there is a heart piece I can get in the courtyard here. I've not actually shown it on screen, from what I remember. I'm sure I went here at some point, but it wasn't in the last video. There's a last look at the giant medium-sized ants. So, there is another heart piece. There is only one more. And here's some crap that I probably don't need. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Is there another one behind the flower? Nope. Okay. Well, that was fun. Now, I'm going to go where I understand the last Kinstone fusions to be, and hopefully be able to activate them. Let's start with, actually, yeah, let's just go to this one, because this will lead to the ranch anyway, I think. Kind of. Come on. Okay. So yeah, as I mentioned in the last video, I did check all these Gorons, and none of them wanted to do anything. Apparently, now that I've gotten the 4 sword, they suddenly will. Yeah, there we go. That's so random. Like, that bothers me quite a bit, because there shouldn't be anything that requires you to leave the final dungeon. Like, why specifically code it so they don't do anything until after that? That just seems really stupid. So we get to wake up, this big-ass... yeah, I don't know. Oh no, he's the final boss of Sonic and Knuckles. Jesus, those eyes. Alright. Any of the other ones do anything? Nope, didn't think so. Alright, well, before I actually do what I know I need to do, let me check out Big Oran then. Because to my understanding, I still won't even be able to do anything with him yet. I don't get why there's a post-game. Has any other Zelda game ever had a post-game? I don't think so. But, I'll check it out. Yeah, you're a little bit on the gigantic side, and I'm just going to make you do this with your fingers because it's funny looking. I see. So yeah, he specifically won't do anything until... Okay. Because yeah, apparently you give him your shield, and taking it out doesn't help at all, so... Alright. I guess I'll be back. And that leaves a fusion in the village here. Well, technically 2 fusions. I'm going to check these people again because I want to make sure that none of them have anything extra. Because again, there's still one more somewhere. And although I should be happy enough to just get all the heart pieces and like basically everything else, the fact that I'll be potentially still missing 1 Kinstone fusion is really annoying, and I don't want to end the game with that if I can help it. But at the same time, I really don't want to revisit every NPC in the game. So, I don't know. I guess I'll see how I feel about that later. Yeah, I don't think anybody other than the one guy wants to do anything here. Let me check in here. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so, once again, for reasons unbeknownst to me, the guy over here, who I did check in the last, like, session of going everywhere, he will not do a fusion until you get the 4-sword. And, again, for some arbitrary reason, he'll actually do 2 of them. So, let's go ahead and do them. Yep, there's that cave that I mentioned before. I'll be going there in just a minute. And do I leave and come back? Yes, I do. Can't even be arsed to do it while you're in the same room. See, without prior knowledge of this, there is no way I would have ever checked this. Okay. That one I was not expecting. Now, do you do a 3rd? No. So that leaves 1 more. And, given that so many of the ones in this game are like roaming or just really forgettable and arbitrary, I can't say I expect anybody to just know offhand which one I missed. If you somehow do, by all means let me know. But yeah, otherwise I might have to. Unless it's plot specific, which I don't think it is, because people were saying that I should only have 3 left. Like, unless it's plot specific, then I think I'm just gonna have to go around the entire map and check everywhere. Alright, so... waterfall never opened up, that's kind of weird. Let's go in here. And there we have the last heart piece of the game. A little bit of a random one to end on, but okay. And do we have anything else back here? Well, we've got Anti-Cosmo, as always. Again, I know I have no reason to dig through this dirt, but it would bug me if I didn't. Oh boy. Yeah. I was gonna say for a second, like, oh, I should totally max out the shells too. No, no, I shouldn't. But, since there's only one fusion left in the game, let's take a look at this. So, yeah. I think, remember, like, early on in the game when I specifically had to grind for these, and I would, like, buy the white Picolite and go out and get a bunch of them, because that was, like, the only useful thing to do with the money. I still maintain it was the only useful thing to do with the money, but it was, not exactly necessary, because I certainly got enough of them in the end. So let's go off to the lake, and check out what this thing is. Oh boy, we got dirt. Took me forever to find the gust jar. Haven't used this thing in ages. Actually, that's not true. I think I used it in the last episode. Once again, maybe not in the actual video that you saw, but I did mess around with it at some point. Yeah, whatever. It's like all this worrying of, oh no, I gotta avoid getting hit by this, but it so doesn't matter. You. Yeah, that's it, just you. Can I can walk through this. For some reason I thought this was gonna damage me. Also, I could just do this. I'm not sure why I didn't from the beginning. Okay. I am sad that you do not do a fusion. Humdinger. So yeah, you just get a full heart container. That's really bizarre. I mean, it kinda makes... no, I was gonna say, no, it doesn't actually make sense. It makes sense that this is like the last reward that you get, because you have to come back after getting the 4-sword and fuse with the guy twice to get this. So this is probably like the last prize that you'll get, but it is weird that it's a full container. So yeah, that is everything in the game, except for one fusion, and the mirror shield that I can't get. Turns out the last fusion is just in Hyrule Castle. I would not mind that, but I know it's not going to be. But yeah, for the rest of the video, I guess I'll just go back to the dungeon, explore it for like another 10 minutes or something, I don't know, and then, also I could have just used the ocarina to warp out of here, I don't know why I'm doing this. But yeah, I'll do a bit of that, and then, depending on how the comments go, if I, like, strike gold and somehow somebody knows which one I missed, then that would be amazing. If I don't, then I will have to, do quite a bit of off-screening. So yeah, let's just go back. No. Also, what items do I have in bottles? I don't need this. This makes hearts appear more often. I could get, like, a potion from the witch, but whatever, I don't want to. These are both there, and then I've got a fairy. Again, I doubt I'm going to need them all, but I like to be prepared. So anyway, this is the part of the castle I have not explored yet, I think. Unless I came from here, which actually I think I did. Yeah, I did. Music sounds great, sped up. Are you fake? No, but I can't open you. Turns out you have to jump into those banners, and then it makes, like, that one guy's dog able to do another fusion. So yeah, so far this place has not really had, much in the terms of puzzles, other than that part where you had to fall in the pit. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I don't really like it when a dungeon is nothing but fighting enemies, because that's a bit boring. but at the same time, I've established by now that I'm complete shit at puzzles. So, I don't know. Alright. That one could have been a puzzle if he hadn't given away the solution, but then again, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, so I don't know why I'm complaining. Also, that was pretty fun. Let's try that one again. Not really sure what my goal in this place is either. I guess just to get to the rooftop. Yes. Oh. So this is just reset. Alright. Let me see. Yeah, that looks not that hard. Really? Okay, let's... Apparently I have to be perfectly aligned with it. Yeah. Reminds me of the puzzles from the color dungeon in Link's Awakening. I think there was... Was that the color... There was something like that. I think it was the color dungeon. I don't know. Color dungeon was weird. And £1,000,000 of tube stick. No, it's okay. I guess that was it. I never went this way, and there was nothing here anyway, so alright. I'm about to hit the floor that looked like complete garbage, because I think that's what I'm about to do. Actually, no, that went down. Where's the floor that looks like garbage? Yeah, it's up here. I think that's where I'm going to stop, as soon as I get to that floor, because it might not even be that bad. It is large, and large things are bad. Just as a rule of thumb. So, again, I'm jumping the gun a little bit on this one, but I am severely running out of things to talk about this dungeon, because it's just kind of, like, I'm just kind of going on autopilot at this point. Since this game is obviously going to be over soon, I am guessing that unless some... Oh, what am I doing? That's not correct. Unless some really bizarre thing occurs in, like, the second half of this dungeon where things become a lot longer than I was expecting. That didn't quite work. I guess I just do a spin attack. The next episode is probably going to be the last one, and then, I don't know if I'm going to go straight into my next... Ugh, how do I do this? Let me try something. Oh, that was pretty good. Actually, I think I want to do the opposite of that anyway. So, yeah, the third, and then, okay. I'll complete my thought after this, if there was even a thought to have. Yeah, okay, I'm bad at this. Is the spin attack really not gonna work? Maybe I just timed it wrong. Yeah, somehow that's not working right. Like, I mean, I get what I'm supposed to do, I just am not sure how I do it. Ugh. Because I don't know if they have to be at exactly the same time, or if I can do one side and then the other. That's what I'm trying to do right now. See, somehow I'm like... I don't know. Turns out I can do it without even splitting up. Yeah, I didn't think I could. Well... ain't that a bitch. Let's try this method again. This will just be the rest, like, it'll be the end of this video and, like, 2 hours of the next one is just this one room, because I'm really not enjoying it. Why does that not work? I don't know if it's because I'm not lined up right, because, like, I'm basically trying to make it so... I don't know. Like, the problem with this is, like, it's all just the execution. I don't know if I'm just doing it badly. Okay, there we go. I guess I was just doing it badly. I don't frickin' get it. But yeah, as I started to say like 15 times, and I probably already finished, like, I don't know if there was anything else to really add to the thought. Just, next video is probably the last one of this game. I don't know yet if I'm going straight into another game after that, or if I'm gonna take a break for a bit. Was there any point to this room? Yeah, there we go. About to ask, like, why was that necessary, but yeah, I guess this room was blocked off on one side, so whatever. But yeah, in the next video, I'll, I guess, like, say at the end what my next plans are. Because, I know what game I have planned next, and I have still not revealed it, and I'm not going to reveal it. It's going to be a surprise when it's uploaded, but, I might just go with doing Yoshi by itself for a little while. Not sure yet. Oh, hello. That didn't quite work. Can I use arrows on you? I'm guessing probably not. Yeah. If I can, it's probably difficult, so whatever. Just... I will use the shield, because I usually don't. It'll be my only use of the shield before I feed it to Bigoron, because he eats shields, apparently. Shield eaters and world leaders have many likes alike. People have told me how to fight these. I don't remember. Also, why did the chair just rumble? That was really weird. Okay. Not really what I was expecting to get out of that. How progress? Did the chair move? Yeah, what's the deal with this chair? There's something going on with this thing. Okay. Yeah, I believe we are about to reach the floor of garbage, so we're about to end here. Yeah, you can let me go right now. I don't even know why I'm fighting him. There's no point. I believe that is everything on these 3 lower floors. It seems to be, at least. And this is just a big... I hesitate to even call that a maze. It's really not that bad looking, but judging from the number of doors in that, I'm guessing a lot of those are shutter doors, so it's either puzzles or kill all enemy type rooms. Possibly keys. Like, there's no keys inside chests, because there's only one chest, but that's not true, because there's actually chests up here. I don't know. We'll see what it is like next time, and hopefully it will be more fun than the first half, because I do not hate this game. I've been giving the impression lately that it's been kind of but that's only because of the 100%ing. But yeah, we'll wrap that up, and then there will be pie.